In this video, we will be translating phrases to algebraic expressions. There are often multiple ways to express an algebraic expression, so we are going to go through the common phrases that can be used. Let's start with addition. The common phrases are plus, more than, increased by, and sum. So for this, you can write 4 more than a number, which gives you x plus 4. You could also say this as the sum of a number and 4. For subtraction, we have minus, less than, decreased by, or difference. You could write a number decreased by 5. That would mean x minus 5. You could also write a number minus 5. For multiplication, we have times and product of. So here we have 3 times a number, which gives us 3x. We could also say the product of a number and 3. For division, we have divided by, quotient, ratio of, or half. So here you could write a number divided by 7, which gives you x divided by 7. Or you could say the quotient of a number and 7. Previously, we were talking about expressions with only one operation. Now we're going to discuss compound phrases. Compound phrases are going to have more than one operation, so that's where the order of operations will start to matter. So our step 1 is to check for any grouping words, which means any parentheses that means an expression needs to be done first. For example, sum of blank and blank means that we add first. Difference of blank and blank means we subtract first. Product of means we multiply first, and quotient of means we divide first. If there are none of these grouping words, that means we go to step 2, which means we use the natural order of operations, which is PEMDAS. P is parentheses, E is exponents. M and D go together. M is multiplication, D is division. And A and S go together. A is addition, and S is subtraction. Below we have an example that we can compare and contrast when we need parentheses and when we don't. So for the first one, we have 3 times the sum of a number and 5. Let's start by identifying the keywords that are important. So we have times, and we also have sum. These show the operations that we're going to be doing. So as you can see, sum is one of the keywords for parentheses. That means we have to deal with the sum of a number and 5 first. So let's add a parentheses and do sum of a number, which implies addition, and 5. And then we have to take care of the 3 times. So we put a 3 in front here. So 3 times the sum of a number and 5 is 3 times this parentheses x plus 5. Now we have 3 times a number plus 5. We have times as a keyword and we have plus as a keyword. As you can see, there are no grouping words here. So we go in the order of PEMDAS. We do multiplication before addition in this case. So 3 times the number becomes 3x. And then we plus 5 at the end, which is plus 5. As you can see, the difference in words makes a different expression. So the first one, because of the grouping word, we have to do addition first. And for this one, because there are no grouping words, we do the order of PEMDAS. Now, let's do some practice problems. I've highlighted the keywords that show what operation we should be using. Now, let's get started. So the first one is 8 times a number. Times implies that we're multiplying, so 8 times the number is going to be 8x. Next, let's do the sum of a number and 6 divided by 3. The sum is a grouping word that implies that parentheses. So we have to do the sum here before we divide by 3. So let's do the sum of a number. Sum implies addition. This is going to be x plus 6 divided by 3 means we're going to divide by 3. For this one, we have the quotient of a number and 9. Quotient implies division. We're going to do x divided by 9. And for this one, we have twice the difference of a number and 4. As you can see here, difference is a grouping word, which implies that we're going to subtract first. So we're going to do x minus 4, because difference implies subtraction, and we're going to multiply this entire thing by 2. Next, we have a number increased by 7. Increased implies addition, so we're going to do x plus 7. For this one, we have 10 more than twice a number. Here we have two operations, but more than and twice. None of those are grouping words, so we do this in order of PEMDAS. So we should do the twice a number first because it's a multiplication, and then 10 more. So we add 10 to the back. For this one here, we have the product of 4 and a number. So product implies multiplication, so we're multiplying 4 by a number to get 4x. Here we have the difference of a number and 6. And difference is actually a grouping word, but as you can see, there's no other operation, so it's just going to be x minus 6. Now, these are our last 4 problems. Try to pause and see if you can get the answer. Now, let's go over it together. We have a number decreased by 9. Decrease implies a subtraction, so we're going to do x minus 9. Here we have 3 less than 4 times a number. As you can see, there's 2 operations here, so we have to see what order we need to do this in. Less than and times, none of those are grouping words. So we're going to do this in the order of PEMDAS. So we should multiply first. So 4 times the number gives us 4x, and 3 less than, so we're subtracting by 3. For this one, we have 4 plus a number. So we have x plus 4. And for this one, we have the product of 5 and a number. So we do 5 times x. And that's the end of today's video. Thank you so much for watching.